Welcome everyone. Welcome back to all of you. The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman, Part 1 for Class 11th. So today I am before you with this poetry and I hope you will enjoy this video also like you have appreciated the previous videos. Before starting, you can see science and boasting. So this poem tells about the science when we consider it as a part of water cycle, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and at the same time it seems like boasting. Rain, the life giver, is leaving the droughts, giving life to seeds, beautifying the earth. So it can be understood in two ways. One, as a part of science, the water cycle, and if you think like a poet, then here the rain is describing herself. Let us begin with the summary of the poem. It was raining time. The poet Walt Whitman came to his balcony and looked up at the falling drops and asked, "Who are you?" Surprisingly, there came an answer, and that was, "I am the poem of the earth." The poet was dumbstruck. Rain is talking to him? He listened. The rain went on in its usual sound, that hissing sound with its thunder and 1,000 other sounds. The poet claims that he was able to understand the rain's language, so he decided to write a poem. He decided to write translation of those golden words of the rain. What the rain said was a little science and a little boasting. So as in previous slide I told you, science because it is all water cycle, and boasting because the rain talks about herself. What are the effects of rain in a poetic way? The first paragraph, analysis of the first few lines. "And who art thou, said I to the soft falling shower, which is strange to tell, gave me an answer." As here translated. "I am the poem of earth," said the voice of the rain. "Eternal, I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed and yet the same." So the hard words are given below. And who art thou means who are you? Said I here means I asked. Shower means rain. Eternal means forever. Impalpable means cannot be touched. Intangible. Bottomless sea means very deep sea. Upward means going high. Heaven means sky here. Whence means from where. And vaguely means not clearly, dimly. So In these lines, the poet asks softly to the falling rain, "And who are you?" Strangely, the rain gave me a reply, and I am translating the rain's reply for you. The rain said, "I am the poem." Poem is lyrics, music. I am the poem of the earth. I rise from sea, river. So that is actually evaporation. And go up to the sky and remain there. So this process is condensation. But for the poet, the river is talking to the poet. I have been doing it always from the beginning of the earth. Means this process is eternal process. I have been doing always. Once I reach the sky, I get a new appearance and shape. Yet I am water. Means last line, vaguely formed altogether, changed and yet the same. Means the three states of water, solid, liquid, gas. So vaguely it changes, but the basic thing is water. So here I have tried to explain the different figures of speech. Some word meanings also I have written for your convenience, but the highlighted words in yellow color are showing about the poetic devices used. I am the poem of earth. Here rain is calling herself poem. So it is metaphor. Means whenever there are two things compared and this comparison is not using like or as, then it is metaphor. So the shower, the rain is poem of earth. Second one is out of the land and the bottomless sea. So bottomless sea here is exaggerated because there cannot be any sea without bottom. So this is example of hyperbole. And the last line is altogether change and yet the same. So change and same, these are two antonyms, opposite meaning words, and whenever two opposite meaning words are used in the same line but not together, it is oxymoron. Oxymoron and antithesis both are similar because in both we have two opposite meaning words, but in the same line if they are put together, like tall short boy, like handsome ugly, so these are put together, so it is antithesis. And when it is separately but in the same line, it is oxymoron. You can see the last line is note, form of poem, so it is just like a conversation between two people. So for today, up to these few lines only. In the next video I will continue explaining, and I request you to write down the summary in your classwork notebooks. Thank you.